Alright, what's up guys, Tim here, and this is a quick video I put together. I just got a comment from one of my subscribers who was wondering um, how to basically use Forge. He was kind of, I guess, he's never really used it, I'm assuming. So I'm pretty much going to go over, oh my god dude, that guy plays a lot. I'm pretty much going to go over how to Forge, pretty much, the basics, okay? So I'm not sure I'm going to go about this, but I guess I'll just see how we go. Anyway, let this thing load. I'm probably going to speed up parts. So, okay, basically, let's start off by saying how to get into the Forge mode. So you spawn in usually here. You want to press up on the D-pad and you're in your Forge world. Creator Forge. And to move up, you do the right bumper. Down is left bumper. And then if you move forward and then you press the right trigger, you can kind of gain momentum. Or no, sorry about that, left trigger. If you move forward and press left trigger, you move faster. So Forge World is pretty massive, I'm not gonna lie. It's up there. So you can go all the way out to over there. By the way, zooming in is by pressing the right stick, I guess you could say. So let's find a spot and make something real quick. Let's just go right here. So, as you might know, this is a map from, what map is this? I don't even remember. It's from the multiplayer, but, okay, so, here's your object placer, which is X, okay? And you want to start by pressing B, first of all. And snap, basically, is, let's put on no snap. Oh, no snap. Okay, and then you go to an object. Say you want to pick a weapon. There's all the weapons in here. All the Covenant weapons. Armor abilities, vehicles. Let's get a Falcon real quick. So, you see this Falcon, right? And you want to turn it so it's facing that way. You click the right trigger and you move the stick right, and it'll turn it. So basically, I'm not sure if this works on this, but there was no snap, so I can move it a little bit or a lot. If you have snap on, it'll move it 90 degrees at a time, and you can make it 45, 30, 15, 5, and then turn it off again. So you can also edit the coordinates. This is how you make those precise maps that you see me doing. For example, like Xenomorph, move that way. You can move it towards, move it down, adjust the pitch, all that stuff. So let's delete that real quick. By the way, deleting is Y. So let's make something simple. So let's go to your scenery. We'll skip that for now. Structures. Okay, so in your structure slot, you have, let's see, 8 different structures. You can well, excluding grid, you have 7. Then let's start building blocks. These are your basic raw materials to make. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm gonna go ahead and go over it, and I'll probably speed this part up, so I'm not gonna do commentary. Okay, so that's that. Those are all the building blocks I just went through, and those are basically your basic, that's kind of repetitive, basic blocks for building stuff. Bridges and platforms, I'm just going to skim through all these real quick. For example, you got that, and it basically progressively gets longer. And then you have, these are 2 things that are really important, diagonal things. These are awesome, and I use them a lot. It's a smaller version. Dish, something like that. Bigger dish, basically. Corners, if you're like, well, you'll see what it does, pretty much. Another corner, and so on and so forth. Landing pad, it's pretty much that. Platform. Now this is interesting. I've used this before, and it's a really neat thing. It's pretty much, yeah. Also, when you have your object, you can go up and down with the object by right bumper and left bumper, pretty much. But what I found is it's easier to use everything by going to this coordinates, so you can make it perfect, because what will happen is once you've done that, you realize, okay, so this object is at a height of 3.9, right? Or let's make it, let's put it up 4.0, right? Or 4.1. So what you want to do to be able to match that, you go to your blocks, you go to, let's say, a 5x1, right? Well, that's not long enough, but we'll make do with that. And then you go and you want to make it, oh, let's see, okay, never mind. But pretty much it's easier to sync it up because you can, okay, hold on. See how you can just kind of mess with where you want it, so you can make it so it's perfect. And then once you, if you want to go back into node, you just press up again. See, it's perfect now. So it's those kind of things that make a difference when you're making a map. Those kind of intricate, you know, detailed things you do. Buildings, these are pretty much just pre-made buildings. I'm not going to go too into them. There's pretty cool ones though. There's some pretty huge ones. Anyway, just mess around with that. Let's see, decorative. I use one thing you should use a lot is these railings. They're really awesome for, say you make something. I don't want to use that piece. Okay, let's 5x5 flat. This is a big old piece. What you want to do? First of all, make it so it matches up with everything else you make. You go back to the tools. See, no, now you know it's a 5.4. So you can go to your railing, which is under decorative, and you can make it so. Let's see, this is a pretty good angle. 5.4. If you want to go higher, there it is. I'm gonna go with 5.4 though. You can make it so, boom, there you go. It's perfectly synced up or matched up, and you have that. Let's see what else can we do. Doors, pretty much that. Windows, that's double window. This is normal window. Walls, pretty much. Let's see what else. That's curve, pretty much. This is a huge wall. Window, very big, as you can see. Tunnels, you get the picture. Inclines. Inclines are very important. The best inclines, say you got an incline, let's pick a small, okay? You've got your incline. We want to make it so it's on the ground. Let's turn it this way though. Actually, I'm going to put my snap on, because see what it does, it makes it a lot easier to use things like that. And we'll zoom, oh, don't want to zoom in actually. So, want to make sure it's perfect. Right, 2.7 is perfect. If you want to be specific, you can even tilt it since one side's a little bit uneven, but you have that, right? And to coincide, you get a bridge, let's say large. And you want to bring it up a little bit, it helps it to be easier. And then you just match up, oh, wrong way. You just pretty much sync it up. Sorry, I'm failing a lot. As you can see, it's not perfect, but let's see. Okay, that's a little bit of a bump, but let's see what we can do about that. Actually, it's always a good thing to be very picky with what you want. If you're not really happy with, so you can always do. No, that wouldn't work. There's always some fixes to stuff like this. For example, if we turn off snap again, we can go back and. Oh, not that. There we go, right there. Okay, so look, let's tilt it 3. We'll put it up, and then we'll bring it closer. Let's tilt it some more. Okay, let's see what that does. Okay, so that made it a little bit better, but sometimes stuff is just kind of hard to do. If it's too hard, you can always just readjust to this side. Like, for example, put it a little lower, 2.6. Oh, okay, that's one thing you gotta remember. After you're done editing something, you gotta click A to let go. If you see the hand, the green hand, that means you're grabbing onto it. That means you're not. So we're gonna grab onto it again, and we are going to put it down 2.6, like I said. Let go first, and let's bring this. Okay, not made a huge difference, but let's see. You can manually do it, which I don't prefer, but sometimes you have to. That's just about perfect as it gets, or we can make it for now. But so you got your little ramp and you got your walkway, and there's your inclines. Natural is like rocks. So let's for example, let's put this right here. Okay, so you can turn it, tilt it. The way you tilt like this is with your left stick. This is your right stick movement. If you push up on your right stick, it does that. Basic that kind of stuff. Let's bring it down a little bit. Let's put that right there. Okay, so you got your rock. Let's add a bunker. Oh no, let's see what we want to do. Let's get a building. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Get your bunker right. Let's put on snap on 90. It's easier to turn objects. This isn't gonna be perfect because the bunker isn't. Well, you'll see. But pretty much what you do, like always, sync it up. Okay, we need to. Oh, don't want to do that. Bring this up a little bit. I'm not really happy with that. Oh, okay. Looks like I have to do this. Okay, you gotta let go of your object then, and then boom, there's your bunker. So pretty easy with fairly simple tricks, you can make a map that works pretty nice. So that was my little, I guess, how-to forge video. So hopefully that answered a few of your guys' questions, and especially you. I can't remember your YouTube name, but hopefully I helped you guys out. And if you want to see any more, be sure to leave me a comment. See you later.